All right, what's up, everybody? So, a lot of you may have already seen the BFF report where I took about 2 episodes to talk about Allods,
yes,
right? Allods, okay, because previously I called Allods. Apparently I was wrong. Sorry about that. But now we're going to take a look at some of the high-end stuff with Darren here, who's associate producer for Allods Online. So, where are we at? What's going on here?
Cool. So we're actually in a place called Dragon Ring. This is a N-level zone. It's a contested territory. And what we really want to show off here are just the landscape, the different types of mobs, and kind of how this involves astral space. There's kind of this astral demon peering over with a number of dragons that are flying by him. I don't know if they're flying with him at the moment. There they are.
That's the demon that you see at the beginning of the game through the tutorial zone, or something similar to it, right?
Yes, definitely. So there's a number of astral demons that are quite large like this that requires an astral ship to battle, and he's one of them. You can kind of see he's chilling on this rock over here, just waiting to, I'm not sure what he's waiting for, but he's hanging out. But in this particular zone, you can kind of see that even within the territory and the environment, an astral demon kind of resides in it, and you can kind of see one of its tentacles popping up over here. In this zone, there's also smaller astral demons and dragon. Should I go off and kill some things?
Yeah, go kill some stuff.
All right. I don't know if I can hang.
I want to see what a level 40 can do.
Oh man, this is not a good representation of that. I just don't know if I have the proper spec for it. I might need my GM to help me out over here, but let's see. Oh wait, no, I'm lying. Maybe I can take him out on my own.
You tell the GM, he's like, don't let me die, this is being recorded.
Yeah, that's exactly what I told them. It can't, oh, whoa, it just happened too quickly.
So, the GM couldn't save you?
No, he couldn't see. Actually, this might be a good thing. Actually, upon death, what happens is you go to a place called Purgatory, and in order to get out of Purgatory, and in fact, you might have covered this. You did cover this in your BFF report. You go to this goblin over here, where you can bribe him for gold or pay myrrh to get out of it. So this is kind of the respawn point. And oh, that part right there, just to let you guys know, the GM teleported me back to the location. Okay. So there you go. This is a Dragon Ring, one of the end zones in Allods, and it's very fun, very interesting. At the top, you have a nice little instance to go through. So, yeah.
So how much endgame content do we have going on right now? I know that we're still kind of in open beta and all that. So where are we sitting right now as far as endgame content is concerned?
That's a really good question. So within Sarnaut, or within the actual Allods that you are able to access, there is Yazur's Shard, there's Dragon Ring, there's Gluxor Tower, which is an endgame raid. I think there's currently 1 boss available, and we plan to have a couple more bosses available after that. But one thing that we're really letting players know is that the endgame content really doesn't begin until you create your own astral ship. So these zones are really catered for you to progress level 1 through 40. And then once you hit 40, you spend this time to build an astral ship so you can explore the astral and start discovering new islands, new treasures, and battling astral demons in there. In order to get to your astral ship, you first have to enter your astral hangar. That's accessible through the main Imperial City, through this little astral hangar portal. So we're teleporting there now. And poof, we're in the astral hangar. Here's Haz right now waiting for us, and I think he just built the ship. So we're ready to hop on it and roll.
That's somebody's ship?
That is somebody's. In fact, that's Haz's ship. He just built it right now. So this is, a lot of you have played the game. You'll notice this jump pad. This jump pad is actually on all other ships. So when you encounter other players in the astral, and you're having your little pirate battle, you will have to properly board using this jump pad. So make sure you don't go too fast, otherwise you will literally jump into the astral. So right at the moment, it takes 6 people to operate the ship. We're definitely expanding that. Actually, no, let me repeat that. So you can have a maximum of 6 people on the ship, but it can take, I would say, at minimum, you'll need 2 people to operate the ship. So there's a number of things you can do: the steering wheel, the speed, the cannons, repairs on the ship, making sure that you're checking your scanner to make sure that you're visiting the right Allod or looking out for astral demons. So there's a number of things that you need to coordinate on. So you can imagine being in your event channel as the captain of your ship, having to tell people like when to fire the cannon, when to release like heat, and all this stuff. It's like a chess game.
Okay.
In fact, that's how the developers described it to me, essentially verbatim. So here we are in the astral. And I'm now going to pull up the map to kind of see what the sector looks like, and you'll see that it's very barren. So this is the map, your astral hub, and as you jump through different sectors, you'll get a completely new map, and you have to scan to see these types of astrals or to see new demons that are appearing. This is what an astral demon looks like on the screen.
Okay.
They're very powerful, and it will take a full crew to kind of battle them, because you need to make sure that you pilot the ship correctly to get the proper angles, because you have to aim the cannons. And as you progress through the game, you can acquire the necessary resources and tools to upgrade your ship and build better cannons. But if you do those types of things, there's sacrifices that are made. So if you make your cannons better, sometimes your ship goes slower. So there's trade-offs if you want a faster, more mobile and agile ship versus a hard-hitting DPS ship. So here is this is actually an astral demon, and he's firing at us right now. He's launching. Fortunately, these shields are protecting us. So what we need to do now is hop on this cannon, aim it at him, and fire. And then our damage will come up after it lands. Critical strike, not too bad. So there's a total of 4 cannons on each side for these ships.
Right, so you just jump from one to the next.
Yeah, and this also goes part of the upgrades. If you want, you can lower the cooldown, so then your cannons shoot faster.
Okay.
And there's gauges that you have to pay attention to. Your speed, the degrees that you're facing, the total amount of damage that your ship's taking. All this stuff comes into consideration, because if you're taking too much damage, you need to aggregate a person to help repair it.
Okay.
So there is
like on the fly, like while you're actually out here battling.
Right. So there's captaining involved. You can't just float around and expect that you'll roll over these demons. In fact, look, I'm missing right now.
So yeah, I was gonna say, usually in most MMOs, you click on something and you hit the button and it's RNG. Are you actually have to aim at them?
Yeah, you do. And you can kind of see how the ship's moving. So I probably want to aim somewhere around here. It looks like it stopped. This should hit. That was pro. Crit.
Yeah, that was very good. Nice, very nice.
So I would say probably at the rate these cannons are firing, it'll probably take me about maybe 4 more shots to take him down.
So what's the prize? So what do we get for taking this guy down? A ton of loot, some gear, some credits.
Loot is possible, but to some regards, the astral demons are kind of a necessary evil if you want to kind of progress through the astral. So at this point, you're expected to be already 40. You don't gain experience. Loot is possible, but the true loot comes from the astral islands that you might find in the astral.
Okay. So these guys are there to kind of impede your progress, and you take them out, and you get to stamp on the side. You're like, demon, put a little hash mark on the side of your ship there.
Totally.
Some street cred.
You guys should start requesting that, because I'd love to begin customizing these astral ships, Top Gun style.
So this is probably the last question that I have. So I didn't really give the kind of like my guys too much heads up, and so the first question I got back, which seems to be kind of serious, are they going to be able to invert the y-axis?
A lot of people have requested this. Yes, like this is something that we have requested from Astro Naval. They're completely aware of it. Just a matter of time.
So, obviously with a whole lot of other ones, but just Cameron Wright, I just want to let you know, I asked for you, okay? So
no, it's funny. It's that one feature where people go, why is this not in here? And if it's not here, I'm not going to play the game. And it's just amazing, because that feel, that comfort that people get from that inverted axis is something that's very important.
Amongst other things too. I mean, like people, they're mad about the auto attack thing, but then once you get up there, I mean, for me playing it, once you get up there, you notice even at like level 5 or something like that, it's like you don't need the auto attack anymore because you're too busy pumping out all of your other spells. It's like auto attack just kind of becomes like a thing of the past, and the mini map thing, it's kind of like whatever. I think that personally, I think the UI design is great, and that you guys did a good job there. But I mean, this inverted y-axis is apparently serious business, man. I just had to ask. That's all.
Thank you. Actually, no, two things that we should talk about on that is in regards to the auto attack, because I actually was curious myself, why is there no auto attack? And we asked the developers directly, and it's very interesting to hear their philosophical game design decisions as to why these features aren't in the game. And for the auto attack, the reason why is basically what you said. By the time that you hit a specific level, you're cycling through so many different spells that your original attack becomes superfluous. It just doesn't matter. And with the mini-map, they were very, they definitely have a more purist point of view as to how you play an MMO, that you should kind of hone your bearings and really understand what your surroundings are like, and that you don't dedicate 80% of your time staring at this one little corner of your screen, that you really become immersed in the world. And they also found that with their with the way that they've laid out the interface, that it's very easy to figure out where a banker is, where the teleportation is, or where a goblin innkeeper might be, and that a lot of players, most of the times, might not even look at the minimap, but they'll frequently just hit M to see where they are on the full map.
Right, pop it up and down real quick.
Right.
All right, so I don't think I have any other questions. So, you have anything else you want to add?
No, not at the moment. Come play the game.
That's a good one. All right, well, thanks a lot, Darren.
Thank you so much.